Good morning. Today we've got with us Connor. Connor is a student in our University of Brighton. He's here today to take some good advices and coaching instructions of how to perform correctly and safely a power clean. Connor is an active male and he has a background of what a power clean is. However, today we're going to go through the critical features and through the phases. We've done already a warm-up and I've made sure as a coach that Connor is able to perform a power clean. His medical history allows him to proceed. So the first thing someone should know is the correct stance, the initial position someone can get to start the first pull and then proceed to the power clean. The correct stance should be like when we are aiming for a straight flat back. We're aiming for feet to be shoulder width apart. The grip should be slightly wider than the shoulder width, and the toes slightly outwards. A really good thing to say is that shoulders should be slightly in front of the bar. Give a quick demonstration. Another thing to say is that the bar should be touching the shank. This will allow us to keep the bar close to us throughout the power clean. So if you start taking your stance, as we explained, and comment throughout. If you open your hands a bit, like wider, maybe a bit more, not so much. Fine. If you can bend a bit without losing the shape of your back, fine. Put the bar close to your knees, to your shank. Keep it there. Hands should be locked throughout. We're now probably able to perform the first. What the first pull involves is getting the proper stance, and then you're lifting the bar just above your knees. The bar remains close to your body, arms are locked. You extend the knees, you flex the hips using quads and gluteus maximus, and remain in this position roughly just above the knee. You do this a couple of times. Comfortable, and you can comment, adjust, proceed. Demonstration. Do the first pull, get the correct stance. Remember, head, back. Do it a bit slower. Control it. Okay. More slowly. Control it. Yeah. Just above the knees, and then if that's fine, proceed. Perfect. The second pull is just the immediate phase after the first pull. Is the most explosive phase and requires energy and synchronization of the body. That requires explosiveness. You need, just for in mind now, that you need to fully extend hip, knees and toes. As for the triple extension, is the most important part of the power clean. So once you extend hips and knees, you start a few milliseconds really after extending your ankles. So stable, arms locked, shoulders over the bar, and you begin to shrug. So, as we said, stance, first pull, and then extend. First pull, extend, shrug. And try to put some explosiveness movement there. So it's not easy to do, Give a few goes, slower. Try to progress quicker, and then try to do some more explosiveness. Okay? Okay? That looks fine. I like the shrunk face. Explosive movement. Is that we put 4 kgs in a proper part with a few attempts with heavier weights. We're going again through the phases, but before going through the phases, I want to comment something. I've identified that you are missing explosive movements of the hip drive. I could see ending your first pull instead of above the knee to the mid thigh. It's a limitation for you. If you finish the mid thigh, that means that you kept extending your knee, so you're losing hip drive. If you extend the knee, you extend the hip. So if you finish mid thigh, you don't have much space to move for explosive. So if you try to finish just above the knee, it gives you more space to do the explosive movement of the hip and give you the hip drive. To go again with 40 kgs. First pull, extension, and then cash at the finish. We try to do this. I'm gonna try to correct any errors we see, and then see. It's fine. Those movements, that was good. I was good. Yeah. One more try. One more. When you are free, let's go. Now from this side, we can see the stance that Conor gets. Not quite a straight back, lack of flexibility, and shoulders are not clearly in front of the bar. As it is from the angles I could get, I would say that it would be essential for someone to have a lower starting stance, more like tights in a pole position, maintaining straight back. Using Kinovia, I could get the bar path which shows a late pull towards the body during the first pull, a nice curve during the second pull, but the bar moved 32 centimeters away from the body, which is not what we wanted to see, as literature indicates up to 20 centimeters, suggesting to keep the bar close to the body throughout. Power software showed a prolonged first pull, proceeding to the unweighted phase and then suddenly to the explosive second pull. We can see that during the second pull, the line is not totally straight, as it breaks a bit. Afterwards, we can see a drop in the force and then the start of the catching phase as the force increases again. Below, as you can see, I wrote some values indicating the force in Newton Conor produced, as also the slope, which is the rate of increase in his power output. Well, this is the second session of teaching the power clean, where here they specifically designed strength and conditioning gym to teach Conor some corrective exercises, as we identified some errors and limitations of doing the power clean. Starting with the first exercise, corrective exercise will be the kettlebell swings. The purpose of this exercise is to initiate a hip drive, as we saw Conor lacking of hip drive in the first day of teaching the power clean and going through the phases. So a quick demonstration of a kettlebell swing will be if we place the kettlebell into the mat, I get good stance, shoulder width, grabbing the kettlebell, swinging towards us, and then extend. Okay? The key is to keep it in the level of the eye, and you bend and you flex your knees and your hips once the kettlebell and your hands hit your thighs. So another 3-4 pose of that. Remember to initiate the hip drive, lock the hips, bend a lot, and then explosive movement. Try to use your hands, just hip extension. So we showed the first one, the skeletal swings. We are proceeding to the second one, which is the muscle up. The muscle up involves a small part of the power clean, which is essential to initiate, to perform the tubular extension, and in accordance with the kettlebell swing. So hip drive and tubular extension are the key things to learn from the power clean in order to improve yourself. So, as we said, the muscle up is a small part of the power clean. So after the first pull, just above the knee, we are here, flexed, and you're just doing an explosive movement of tubular extension, meaning knee, ankle, and hip. So, gonna be this one in accordance with shrug. We need to try and keep the bar close to our body. Position, open your hands big. Just on the knee, still flexed. That's good. As we want. One more time. That's perfect. So now, having those two complete exercises in mind, apply them to your program. And you can test yourself again in 2 weeks' time and show the differences from the first time through the video analysis. The third time would be good to see the improvement you made through the fourth platform measures and other softwares. Hi again, this is the third session, again with Connor. It's been 2 weeks now that I asked Connor to apply those two corrective exercises to his training program, and we are now here to see the difference and improving his movement patterns he probably make. So we're starting straight away with a proper training bar, 40 kgs, and I'm going to ask Connor to perform the whole power clean. We've already done our warm-up, we're now ready to go straight away to the whole movement of power clean. So Connor, if you are ready to start. Good stance. That's good. One more time. Thank you. I'll set Connor that he's strong enough to proceed with at least 50 kilos. So we're now going to have a go with 50 kilos and going to see how the movement patterns change. So if you're ready? Not too bad. One more. Here is Connor's stance from the third and last visit. Not much difference as we can see, apart from the shoulders being clearly in front of the bar. If I had more time, I would next pay attention to his flexibility and mobility, increasing his range of motion, resulting in getting a proper lower stance with certainly straight back. Thank you. Next is Connor's bar path at the third visit, lifting 50 kgs instead of 40. First pull doesn't look as it should, and I would say that this is my fault as I didn't identify this early enough so I can give the correct instructions. The rest of the path looks as it should, with a clear beautiful curve during the second pull, with the bar only moving 20 centimeters away as the literature suggests, resulting in a tremendous difference in comparison with the first visit. The catch phase is also more clear and stable and not messy. Those are the graphs from the fourth platforms. On the top we can see what the literature suggests, and below the first and third visit graphs. The differences are clear and the graph from the last visit is closer to what's been suggested. third visit graph agrees with the wrong first pull, as it is not quite clear, it is again prolonged, and the unweighted phase almost doesn't exist. However, the second pull, as we saw in the bar path, is very rapid, clear, and the line doesn't break as in the first visit. We can see that he produced enough force to leave the ground and return back with a good clear catching phase. Below the values of power and slope, resulting in significant difference at the first visit, and slope value agrees with the rapid increasing force. We should also have in mind that there was a 100 Newton difference between the first and third visit. On the overall, I would definitely say that we achieved what we wanted and the video was successfully completed. So now it's time to say goodbye and thanks, a big thank you to Connor for participating to this video clip. I hope Connor learned quite a few things and take in mind those advices. It was a pleasure to have you here with me.